It's the Refined Reseller. Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Now, I got to tell you, my eBay sales are just trucking right along. The last few days have been really, really good. So I'd like to take some time to show you some items that I bought and I sold on eBay so you can look for them too. But before I do, please take the time to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and let me show you what I recently sold on eBay. The first items I would like to show you are some record albums, and I want to show you the difference between these albums. I picked about 200 of these up at a garage sale recently, and I'm doing very well with them. The very first one is this Jackson Browne, The Pretender, and it is an original master recording. It's also known as MSFL, which means Mobile Fidelity Sound Labs. And when you look at the album, at the top right here, it says Original Master Recording, and it's much more valuable than just a regular record. As you can see, I had this one listed for $49.99, and I took a best offer of $44.99. I think in the stack that I bought, I had about 10 of these records just like this, and I actually sold one for as much as $140. So always keep a lookout for these special records. They are called Original Master Recordings. Now let's take a look at the next one. This just happens to be two Police albums that I found. They were in the stack as well. I didn't really want to sell them individually. I thought I'd just put them together and ask $21.99 for them, which I did. And I took a best offer of $19.79. I mean, these are going back, to the 1980s. Regatta de Blanc and Synchronicity. Two really, really good albums if you are a Police fan. Then I sold this picture disc. This is Heart, Dreamboat Annie. And as you can see, it is a picture disc. These are really cool. You see these, on some albums occasionally. I do have the regular Heart, Dreamboat Annie that is not a picture disc. It's maybe worth $5 or $6, but because it has the picture on the disc, I sold it for $19.99. Then I sold this Rush Moving Pictures record album, and I got $19.99 for it. Now let's take a look at some other items. Here is a System Sensor smoke detector. This is about the fifth one of these that I have sold. I had it listed for $39.99, and I took a best offer of $35. Bought this with a bunch of other stuff that was very similar in a lot. I probably bought 300 products, and I've done really well with them. Now, this is a very interesting item. This is a lot of vintage cashmere bouquet complexion soap, a travel size. I bought these at an estate sale. They were in the bathroom. There were about 30 of them, and I think I paid $2 for all of them. And this is the third lot of 10 that I have sold, and I sold them for $14.99. Now, this is one of those items that you would probably never think of selling on eBay, but anytime you're at an estate sale and you walk into a bathroom, look for older vintage products such as this, maybe older shaving cream, other types of soap, let's see, shampoo and stuff like that. Some of that stuff is very valuable. Also, whenever you go into the laundry room, look for older soap, what's the word I'm looking for? Detergent. Look for older detergent and similar items like that, borax and that kind of stuff. And, that stuff really sells. It's older, just like this is, and it sold. Next, I sold a Cox cable contour remote. Bought these from a guy who worked for the cable company. I probably got about 300 products very similar to this. I had about 20 of these remotes just like this, and I think I have 2 left, and it sold for $14.99. Then I sold this. This was I think it's pronounced Fizzax Waytap draft beer system. I bought it at a garage sale. I think I paid $10 for it. I had it listed for $69.99, and somebody paid $59.99 for it. And when they sent me a nice little letter saying, "Thanks for selling this, I'm giving it as a gift." It's Christmas time, so people are out there shopping online for gifts. Now, I sold some Bibles, some more Bibles. I bought a lot of 500 books. Mostly were Bibles, books on Christianity, religious books, and I sold a lot of them. I have made a lot of money doing so. This book right here, the MacArthur Bible Commentary by John MacArthur, it sold for $15.99. Now, I sold this local aeronautical chart map of Cleveland, Ohio. I bought 150 of these at an estate sale. I've sold 130 of them now. This one sold for $9.99. That's what I'm getting for them. I'm only showing you this one, but the same guy bought five others. So that he bought a total of six. So I made 60 bucks on these aeronautical charts. Now let's take a look at some DVDs that I recently sold. And this one is pretty cool. This is the Carol Burnett Show DVD collection of all the shows she ever made. It was put out by Time Life. It came in a really nice package. I think four of the CDs were still sealed. They had never been opened. And I sold it for $89.99. I bought this at a garage sale and I paid $5 for it. Here's another DVD movie. This is called Heavy Metal Special. I had it listed for $24.99. I did take a best offer of $16.99. I was just ready to get rid of it. And I'm showing you this because it's a very unusual DVD. The common stuff, some of it sells, some of it doesn't. But anytime you see something that's kind of out there, kind of weird, you've never seen before, pick it up. I did so on this one. And again, I sold it for $16.99. Now let's talk about some CDs, because I sell a lot of CDs and a lot of DVDs. This is Keith Green, The Ultimate Collection. It's a devotional CD. I had never heard of the guy before, but I bought this. It was in a lot, and it sold for $11.99. This was also in the CD lot. It's not a CD. It is an audio book, 1864, Lincoln at the Gates of History. It has 16 CDs with it, and I had it listed for $12.99. It sold for $10. Really not that valuable, but it did sell. Now, those are all the CDs and DVDs I'm going to show you. I can tell you that I did sell a lot more than that, but they sold for like $4.99, $5.99, and I really just don't want to bother with those because I just want to show you the kind of unusual stuff that sells. Now, this is a video game, a PlayStation 1 video game, Spider-Man. Always keep an eye out for Spider-Man. It does sell. I had it listed for $23.99, and I took a best offer of $21.59. Here's another one that sells quite well. I don't know why, but it's a Wii game. This one is called Just Dance 3 and Just Dance Summer Party. There are a lot of these dance Wii games out there. I bought these in a lot. I just packaged them together, had them listed for $13.99. Obviously, I didn't take a best offer of $15. I should have put $12 instead of $15, but I sold them for 12 bucks. Okay, so here's another book lot that I sold. I was at a garage sale. A lady had all of these paperback books. They're kind of like small romance novels by an author. Her name is Janet Oakey. I'd never heard of her before. Talked to the lady about these books. She said she read them all, and some of them she read 2 times. So I bought all of them for $5. I put them all together. There were 38 of them, and I listed them on eBay for $59.95. And somebody bought them within 1 hour. So I really may have messed up on these. Maybe I should have charged more. I mean, I did check out the value. I was thinking they're probably worth maybe $1.50 a piece is kind of what I priced them at. But maybe I could have gotten more. I don't know. I had never heard of the author before. And always do your due diligence. Research as much as you possibly can so you don't leave any money on the table. And I just have a feeling I might have left some money on the table on this one item. I saw this pair of Nike Air Jordan shoes, bought these at an estate sale, had them listed for $59.99 and sold them for $53.99. Air Jordans sell well. These were the retro Marvin the Martian youth shoes. And here's another pair of shoes you can kind of keep an eye out for. Merrell, Merrell, women's trail hiking shoes. Had them listed for $29.99. I took half price, man. I took $15.99. I had them for a while. I thought they would have sold better. They didn't, and I was really kind of just looking to get rid of them. I paid $3 for them, so I did make some money on this item, even though I sold them at half price. Here's a pair of ties, Tabasco brand pepper sauce ties from the 1990s. I picked these up. I think they were a quarter a piece, put them on for $9.99 and took a best offer of $8.99. Now, let's get into some clothing, and I really want you to pay attention to this because I am no longer selling clothing on eBay after I get rid of the clothing that I currently have. And let me show you exactly why and why you may consider not doing it as well. I bought this Tommy Bahama shirt at Goodwill. With tax, it cost me $5.44. So I had it listed on eBay for $29.99 for about 6 months, and I did not sell it. So I lowered the price to $19.99, had it on for another 4 or 5 months. It did not sell again. So I put it on sale at $11.99, and somebody offered me $9.99. So I took the money. It cost me $5 and change. I sold it for $9.99. That's a $4 profit minus my eBay fees. That's going to cost me another dollar. That goes down to $3. And it was in my inventory for almost a year. And it's not, it's not a solid color shirt. I think it's a pretty good looking shirt. It's a size large. It just did not sell, as most clothing does not sell for me, or if it does, it takes a very long time to sell, and I don't make much of a profit on it as well. Here's another one. This is Chico's Design Women's Zipper Jacket. I originally put this on sale for $39.99 because it sells brand new for about $80 on QVC, but nobody paid me $39 for it. Nobody paid me $29 for it. So I listed it for $11.99. Somebody offered me $10 and I took it. And again, I did not make very much money on it. It really was not worth the effort. And I'll just show you one more. Chico's women's long sleeve jacket. It sold for $11.99. You're just not going to make much more money than $11.99 selling one of these jackets. That is your gross sale. When you net it all down, you're going to make about $3. So if I were you, I would seriously consider whether or not you should continue selling clothing on eBay. It takes a lot of time to list. You got to put all the measurements, and then you have to just hope somebody buys it. And when they get it, you have to hope it fits them, because if it doesn't, they're going to send it back. So there you have it, some items I recently sold on eBay, and as you can see, like I said, my eBay sales are trucking right along. I hope yours are too, and I really hope you learned something from watching this video. If you did, please take the time to like it and subscribe to my channel. This is the Refined Reseller saying, as always, do like me, buy low, sell high, good sourcing, good selling, and I'll see you next time.